back. It is 6:41 on your Friday morning. Back to school means back to school rules, and that's not just for the kids out there either. So to get us all into that mindset once again, we have attorney Dave Betras here for Legally Speaking. Good to see you, as always. Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you. Can you believe it's back to school? I swear to God, July 4th hits.
Yeah.
I blink my eyes, and the kids are back to school, and then I blink my eyes again, and my boat goes on sticks. So that's a little depressing.
Try not to blink for a while.
I try not to blink for a while.
Let's start with school zone speeding, because I mean that's obviously one that affects everybody. That you need to adhere to that. There's more and more speed cameras popping up too in school zones, especially in Youngstown.
Yeah, and so school zones 20 miles an hour. Just slow down. The fines are doubled. Buses, don't go around a bus.
Yeah.
Now, if you're on a 4-lane highway, you don't have to stop. But if you're in 2 lanes, please obey those buses. Those are children on there, and it's just terrible to do it. Now, students with searches on their lockers and their cars on school property don't have as much constitutional protection as they do regularly. All they have to have is a suspicion that something's going on. They're allowed to bring in drug dogs to sniff the lockers, to open the locker, to clamp down on drugs. They can. I mean, I can't believe that we have metal detectors, but a lot of schools have metal detectors now, and it's just so disheartening to see that, which leads me into my next point, which is weapons. Every school in this area has a 0 tolerance level for any kind of a weapon, be it a knife, be it mace, be it anything. Parents, do not allow your children to take any type of a weapon. I represented, he was so cute. He was a 5th grader, a 4th or 5th grader. He was just so small, and he saved up his allowance, and he bought a toy gun. It looked like a toy gun. It was blue, and it had a red handle, and he took it to school, and they suspended him for 3 days. We had to go in front of the superintendent of the school, because here's something people don't know. If you go to a public school and they suspend you, guess what you get?
A suspension?
No, you get due process.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, you have to have due process because it's a public school. Okay, they have to give you a due process hearing. Okay. So they can suspend you temporarily, but if they want to expel you, they have to give you due process where you get to go in and sort of you could present evidence and everything. So I had him go in, and he wore a jacket and a tie. He was an honors student, and I looked at him and I just said, "Really? I mean, some of these policies, these 0 tolerance policies, they can take them too far." About 3 years ago, I had and when it's hunting season, don't take your hunting knives and keep them in the car. Don't keep your bows in the car. Don't keep your shotguns in the car. Leave that all at home. I had a kid in a rural school, and he went hunting with his father, and he kept an empty shotgun, but it was still in the trunk of his car. He told some friends, and once you tell someone in school, it goes through it like wildfire. Yeah. And they went out, and he got expelled for bringing a gun to school. So they have very 0 tolerance about weapons in school nowadays. I remember when I was a child, boy, I'm aging myself, we used to do nuclear drills, right? You'd get under the desk, Milena, and you'd tuck in thing in case there was a nuclear bomb. Yeah. Now they have active shooter drills. Yep. And it's so disheartening to see that we've gone from nuclear bombs to active shooter things. So I tell parents, be very careful about any kind of a weapon, pocket knives, stuff like that. They're flipping out over it because you should, as a parent, not have to feel that your child's in harm when they're going to school. It's the last thing that should be on a parent's line, like, can my child be hurt going to this school? And now Governor DeWine has put out, they have some kind of a rule now where the kids can take the phones to school with them, but they're not allowed to have them in class. And now this AI, I don't,
changes fast.
Well, I'll tell you what, they didn't have AI when I was there. They used to have Cliff Notes. I wouldn't read Shakespeare.
I remember Cliff Notes.
You remember Cliff Notes?
Yeah, little yellow books.
Right, I wouldn't read all that Shakespeare stuff. I'd go buy the Cliff Notes because I couldn't understand. I wasn't a good student in high school. I really wasn't.
Right. He's a good lawyer, though, so that's all that matters.
And I brought the goodies, of course.
We were well taken care of, as always.
And Frank's booster chair's still over here. So, Frank, when you fill in for me, probably next week.
Man.
Wow.
Wow.
They have a little booster chair for Frank.
Thank you, Dave. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, too.